Don't complain. Don't talk negative. That's average people talk normal. Average people talk problems. The greats talk solutions. Average people use their time to whine and complain. Average people say it's their boss' fault. It's their mother's fault. I used to be average. I used to say, when is my daddy coming to get me? When is my biological father gonna come in my life? And when I would talk like that, I ended up getting kicked out of school. And while I talk like that, I ended up being homeless. And while I talk like that, I was broke. And then one day I woke up and said, Eric, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to get you. But you can go to the library and get yourself.
Average people talk problems. You get that? Average people love gossip. Average people love sitting down for 4 hours watching television. Average people complain all day. The laws is what's keeping them down. The economy is what's keeping them down. Average. Average people just love to talk negative. They have everything that comes out of their mouth is negative. The other day, I'll give you a perfect example before I get into this. A person took the time to comment on one of the videos, and his message was nothing but average. The greats talk solution. The greats are looking at problems, and they're running diagnostic on the problem. The greats are looking at ideas. They're challenging themselves with ideas. Those are the greats. The greats realize that there is absolutely no one coming to save you. I promise you that. Some of you have a savior complex. You're praying and hoping for you to get out of your situation. There's going to have to be a savior that comes save you. Let me give you the truth. The savior is not coming. You're going to have to save yourself. Average people, they just love to talk negative. They look at the glass always half empty. Average, mediocrity, mediocre, unadorned. There's nothing about them that's dynamic. They're extremely bland. But the greats, we look at the situation and said there must be a way. And if there is a way, I'm going to find that way. That's the way the greats talk. The greats don't look at anything as final. The greats don't look at anything as this is the end of it all. There must be a way. I believe it was Einstein that says you cannot solve a problem in the same level with which you created that problem. For you to become above average, you're going to have to rise. You're hoping for someone to save you. Go save yourself. You can spend time in the library right now saving yourself. You can spend time in the library right now saving yourself. But that sounds way too easy. What do you mean I can save myself? The difference between you and the next man is the information that he holds. Right? Is it a wonder to you why successful people are avid readers? Is that a secret to you? Why successful people are always looking to know and become more and become better? Average people are complaining. My dad was abusive, Mr. Potential. He said I would never be anything in this life. As true as that is, you decide if you believe that now. You're no longer a baby. Average. Look, some people are going to look at you guys and call you bona fide loser, and they won't be wrong. Not because that greatness is not within you. You already come with the seed of greatness. I want to share something that if you can heed this, it will change your life. Every seed has within it a tree already from the moment of being planted in the ground. The tree is already inside the seed as dormant potential. So greatness is already within you. You don't have to look for greatness. But because of the things that you speak out every day, because of the mindset that you're cultivating every day, because of the attitude that you're cultivating every day, you remain average, mediocre. Nothing that people can say amazing things about. Simply average people talk average. They complain, they gossip, they talk negative. You bring them an idea, they're already looking for 5 ways that the idea cannot succeed. Average. And not only is he average, he's stupid because I don't need 5 ideas why it can't succeed. 1 is sufficient. You see that? Average people talk problems. Average people blame other people. Average people blame society. Average people blame their boyfriend, their girlfriend, the economy, the government. Average. But the exceptional people rise to the occasion and say, I can save myself. I can change my own situation. I'm capable of getting the information and becoming excellent. Another man has done it. He's not better than me. He's not created with something I wasn't created with. I can do the same thing. See? Great people are always looking for solution. Great people are always analyzing. Great people are always looking for new ideas to become better, to think better, to act better, to perform better. Do you see that? The difference between average and mediocrity is simply the way you perceive reality. If you perceive reality as someone that needs saving, you will always remain in the lowest quadrant of society. But if you look at life as, hey, other people have done the things that I want to do, this should give me enough credibility to know that another man that's made exactly like me, arm, leg, head, I too can do the same thing. They're simply tapped into an area that I have not tapped into yet. Average people are always complaining. Average people are always stating why something cannot be done even before trying the thing. At least try it out. If it doesn't work, you will have another opportunity to say, I've now discovered what doesn't work. I can do it better next time. Do you see that? This is not the end for me. I've discovered what doesn't work. Isn't that what Thomas Edison said? I've discovered 10,000 ways not to invent the light bulb. Okay, this didn't work. That's fine with me. I will try again. I will try again. And here's the finality that determines whether you're average or you're exceptional. Exceptional people do not accept defeat. You only are a loser until you accept defeat. If you've decided that I will not give up no matter the situation, you can never fail in this life. Stop being average. Stop thinking average. Stop acting average. Get away from gossip. Get away from negative self-talk. Start to cultivate your mind where your default is positivity. Your default is looking for ideas. Your default is, hey, I can get to the library and get the information. I can get around some amazing people that are doing amazing things and ultimately tap into the same energy, the same frequency that they're tapping to. Start watching, instead of watching Netflix, get onto podcasts that are talking about success. Get onto podcasts that are talking about self-development. Get into the gym, change your mindset, change your body. Stop being average and expecting exceptional results. The exceptional is reserved for the exceptional. Welcome to another episode of the Gold Digger Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Potential. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one.